Okay, I think we're almost ready to go. TwitchMasta is on the 1P randomizer, and Ben is there now, and they are getting started. We are underway, ladies and gentlemen. And
right, this is it.
Vanilla message, welcome. This is Dinosaur Land.
I don't think they randomized the message box.
I guess not. No.
Beginning. But yeah, we are off. This is a, if I recall correctly, a no star world. So these players.
Oh, we're already in the last stage of the special world. Wow, that was fast.
Yeah. This is Ben and TwitchMasta right away opting for different levels. Ben looks like he's going to be checking the upper left there for the yellow switch palace that might come in handy. TwitchMasta just trying to make progress. Already got the cape, and he's probably using fast fly just to fly through this. You get different flight speeds if you tap forward while you're flying in the air, and you can lock your flight speed at a higher value than you're supposed to be able to have. So TwitchMasta already on pace to clear that. He's already got that level down, and Ben's still working through this. It might pay off for him to check for the yellow switch palace, but we'll have to see, because now TwitchMasta one level up, and TwitchMasta is going for the switch palace.
Yeah, he's going for the switch palace.
Yeah, TwitchMasta going for the switch palace. Ben just going for progress. So unfortunately, that's not going to pay off for TwitchMasta. Yeah, this is this
Kappa. Get your Kappa out.
Oh gosh. So this would be a good time for some crowd control here. TwitchMasta has discovered that the star row tile is taking him to the special zone with a whole bunch of these castles in it. So he's actually going to try to make his way through the special zone right now, because he's not sure where the exit star from special zone is going to take him, and they're trying to find the exit star that will take them to the end, but it might not be in the same place as it is in the regular game.
So that's already some great progress for TwitchMasta finding the castles in there. And Ben, meanwhile, gets told that he's a super player, which we know that's the message at the end. That's not randomized either, obviously. The coins are still there. So Ben has completed his first level. He's working towards the progress in the Yoshi's Island area right now, going the normal path to where Iggy's castle is located. And we'll find out what's there today, as he now comes upon Donut Cavern 6.
Imagine if they randomized the coins and they only occasionally said something like, "You are a super prayer."
You are a super prayer.
All right, Ben with a Yoshi now. He might be wanting to test out different colors of shell, and it looks like Ben figured it out. So you can see the little puffs of air by Yoshi's feet. Ben has managed to, he's figured it out. He's got that yellow shell in Yoshi's mouth right now on the left, and that, green shell, my bad, green shell. And the green shell is going to be the shell that makes the player go faster. So Ben is now going to be looking for those green shells quite often, because he has that knowledge, and he knows that they're going to make him go faster. So it's really good learning for Ben.
An attempt was made to take time away from Ben, but he'd already finished the level by the time that time went away, so it doesn't carry over to the next stage, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get him next time. He's now in the vanilla Yoshi's Island 1. Why are we getting some somewhat vanilla levels in this, French vanilla levels in this today?
Oh, it looks like Ben's going to be dealing with an airstrike now. Someone sent a whole bunch of bullet bills.
I saw that. It said the crowd, so that was pooled together by chat.
All right, and Ben has got that red shell. Now, normally blue shells make you fly, but for the randomizer, Ben's got the red one, and really good looking out on his part. That's always kind of my favorite part of randos, is doing the little science research and figuring out which shells get what powers, and then remembering that and using it. Don't forget, guys, you got to time here. If you want to try to take time off these players, you got to time it, because remember, there's going to be a small amount of delay between when you send your order and when it actually goes through on the stream for these players. So if you're trying to eliminate time, make sure you do that before the level is ending, because there will be a little bit of a delay.
Now, TwitchMasta just finished Butterbridge Wide, is now in Galaxy of Spikes. I think it was Galaxy of Spikes 6 or something like that. So he's already on his second castle here. Ben is working on, this is one of the rooms in, I want to say this is the 6th castle. I might be wrong. I'm trying
to.
Yeah,
this is Wendy's. Ben's in.
Yeah, Wendy's. I thought so.
TwitchMasta also really lucky to have a cape for that section, so he could spin open those rotating blocks. Otherwise, he'd need to wait for the Magic Koopa to shoot them and make them disappear. That's a speedrunning trick as well, but lucky that he had a cape in that and helped him go through that section a lot faster. Also, the boss hits are randomized. So you'll notice Roy here is taking way more hits than he normally does
5 hits.
in the game. Yeah, that can be randomized, less hits or more hits.
And Ben is taking the safety cape from his item box, so he's going to take another shot at... Ooh, this is from Castle 4, the Crushing Spike room.
Yeah, definitely a good idea to play it a little bit safe on Ben's part, getting that cape, because again, you know, you think you know where you are in the game, but any door could take you anywhere, and it really helps to have some backup power-ups and just play a little bit more safely to make sure you have something just to anticipate the unexpected, as it were. And Ben now fighting Lemmy, I believe. No, that's Larry. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's Larry.
3 fireballs. Yeah, so Ben and TwitchMasta both making, having some different strats as far as how they want to approach this overworld. You know, with randomizers, sometimes it can be kind of scary because you pick a path and you're saying to yourself, well, I really hope that this takes me where I want it to go, but you never actually know. So it remains to be seen how this is going to work out. The different choice of route is going to work out for these players.
At this point, because TwitchMasta took the path over to the special world, that's going to give him a huge advantage, I would think, because I think we found 3 castles there, if I'm not mistaken. And Ben doesn't know that that's where the access to special world is. I think there is only the one path into there. So he's going to go around the entire map. He's taking a look right now to see where the castles are. He's finding, well, not a lot of castles in here. What's going on here? So he was doing a scan of the map, and now he's heading back towards the Yoshi's Island 1 area. I think he's going to make his way over to where TwitchMasta is and find all the castles hiding in special world at this point.
Yeah, I think that's a really smart move for him. You saw him kind of look around on the overworld, and you wouldn't be able to see castles if they were in Vanilla Dome or in the Forest of Illusion, but you would be able to see them if they had replaced regular tiles. And so, yeah, that was actually pretty smart on Ben's part, taking a look at everything and then doubling back, because it's going to cost him less time to go back and check this now than it is to get all the way through the game and realize, oh man, the one place I had to check was the one place I didn't right at the beginning.
Yeah,
I've had runs like that. It's been terrible.
Yeah, it turns out in this case it was a really good call. He looked around the map. If he'd seen 4 castles on the map when he was looking around, he might have just kept going, but he saw very few castles. He's like, no, I don't think I can have 7 castles between those 2 areas, or 6 castles between those 2 areas. So immediately told him he needed to head up here, and he's going to hop into Special World right now. And I get that taken care of right now. So he's going to walk in and find the 3 castles in there, and he's going to be like, oh, okay, let's start this.
Yeah, definitely. The gamble he was also taking on that was that the castles weren't in Forest of Illusion or in the Vanilla Dome. But I think it was a decent, like, I would have made that same risk. I think that was a smart move on his part, going back and actually taking a look at it.
So TwitchMasta, as suspected, does take a back dip out of the rest of Special World. I think we're only playing the 7 castles, not the full map. So because of that, there's nothing else for him to do in Special World. 4 stages if he kept going would just take him back to Yoshi's house, which means we don't really need to worry about those. So he's left Special World. He's going to do the progress that Ben already did. So they're covering each other's tracks at this point. And Ben lost 10 seconds to a crowd control order.
Yeah, the run is all castles. So the game right now, really, the meta is to find where these castles are on the map and try not to waste a lot of time searching through areas that might not be profitable.
So now TwitchMasta is getting his information that he's a super player. Ben is going through the purple Kool-Aid moving platform room.
Yeah, for randomizers, some of the palettes for these levels even could be randomized. So this is normally, what, Castle 3? And
I think this is
palette. Yeah, this is in the Vanilla Dome. This is Vanilla Dome Castle, if I recall correctly. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is outside the Vanilla Dome, right before Forest of Illusion. This is Ludwig.
Yeah, this is Ludwig right now.
Well, it wasn't Ludwig's source castle, but it is the Ludwig.
No. So TwitchMasta finds out that the red shell is flying, and that's good enough for him. He doesn't check the blue shell or green shell. which we know the green shell is the shell that he wants for super fast movement. And bye, Yoshi. Oh, he just dropped him.
Some really interesting. You saw TwitchMasta kind of flying with that shell, spitting it out, and then eating it again. One, that's really cool swag, but two, he's actually doing himself a favor because if Yoshi were to have that shell in his mouth too long, he would swallow it, and you wouldn't be able to use it anymore. So by spitting it out like that and then re-eating it, he's resetting the swallow timer.
And he left Yoshi behind, so we're not going to get any more shell shenanigans from him right now. Now he's in Yoshi's Island 1 as we normally know it. And is continuing through.
He may have some trouble. He may have had his controls inverted or something by crowd control.
He must have. It looks like it.
Yeah, looks like crowd chat's giving him a little bit of trouble here.
And Ben just gets the 3 up.
Not too bad of a run for TwitchMasta with the apparently inverted controls. This level is a lot of just running and jumping.
Yeah, this is a very open level. You can mostly just run and jump. So this is not in terms of inverted controls. This is not too hard of a level to have that with. A good one to get it if you consider it. There are other levels later on where it's that are technical and easy to forget that you have inverted controls, and those can really mess with you.
Ooh, Ben going for the little cheese strat there in the castle. He doesn't ride that brown block snake the entire way. He did a little cheese and jumped off one of the ball and chain enemies to get through there a little bit faster. It always really helps if you're in a situation in Rando and you know the source level that you're playing and you know that there are some speed strats for it, get them out if you can, because it really can come into play. Even saving just a little bit of time, you never know when that'll really help you out.
Oh, Ben lost the mushroom. The Magic Koopa hit him before he hit the block, and he tried to get in the gap, but he lost his mushroom.
Yeah, it felt like he was trying to work his way in that gap there.
But someone bails and says a feather, he wastes it. Oh no!
It's the gift that doesn't keep on giving. Oh jeez.
He got the cape hit select as he was dying. It was like, oh no! As soon as you do that, you just instantly know. Oh, why did I do that?
You needed that cape. Yo, and this is the fun of crowd control too. Again, all the bits that we're getting from this will go towards prize pools for future speedrunning channel marathons and tournaments and stuff for Super Nintendo next year. So it's a great way to have fun with the players and support speed gaming at the same time.
So TwitchMasta defeats what started out as Castle number 6, and that's Green Hill Zone, apparently. So apparently we have a Sonic reference in the game today, and we're now on Emerald Cave!
Exclamation point. Yeah, the names of the levels, I think, are also randomized from a bank of words and stuff. So you might play Emerald Cave this time, and next time it'll be called Pepperoni Caverns or whatever. It's just a little funny thing that they do.
And once in a while, even the special world stage names just show up in there as well. I think I saw Outrageous on a level last week, for example.
This whole race is outrageous.
Yeah.
Ooh, people taking Ben's time down a little bit. Oh man, Ben is hit with a water level right now. So
I see that.
That might help him out though. We'll see actually, because he's a little bit slower than the Magic Koopa, but at the same time he's got that nice movement, and the sprite buoyancy for the fireballs is now all whacked out, so they're just not going to be in their normal position.
And there goes 4 more seconds off the timer. Not a lot, but anything to make Ben panic a little bit, I guess. And now we have the Morton fight, and I think this was the one that took 5 hits. He's trying to wait for the water to go out as he takes as he gets 1 hit. This is going to be a little painful trying to... Oh, he didn't take a hit from that. Interesting.
I did not know that Morton wouldn't hurt you when he falls down through the floor like that. Or maybe because it's underwater.
That's news to me.
Wow, that's actually completely new. Nice job. Really good. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Knowing really deep mechanics and understanding Mario World on a fundamental level. That knowledge is helping Ben out here so much underwater, and he didn't know he'd have to pull this out, but he did. And the water effect ends halfway through the fight. Oh my gosh, can he survive? Oh, this is getting close for Ben.
it looks like it's six hits on this one. So that's really beefed up. That's a really beefy Koopa Turtle today.
Oof, Ben in a really tight spot right now. These walls have closed in the most that they're going to close in, and now he's just got to score that last hit here.
Yeah. Tight is definitely the word I would use. He got it.
Hey, nice job. Good improvisation. Way to just handle the situation, not freak out. Nice job from Ben. TwitchMasta getting that secret exit. He is kind of making his way through Donut Plains right now.
He's on Kuso World ? And this looks like Chocolate Island 3 that he's in. So this one does, and I think this is the one he just took the secret egg is in. Normally, and where Chocolate Island 3 is located on the map, when you take the normal exit, as you would expect it to be when you're playing the game casually, you know that normal exit just takes you in a circle. You have to get past that exit by going underneath and taking flight, and then that takes you to the secret exit, which actually gives you progress in the level. So whatever stage is in that area later, it's going to be the same idea. One exit, we don't know which one is going to be the circle, and the other one is going to be the progress.
Yeah, also really nice move from TwitchMasta there. Really good presence of mind, taking a shell across the goal tape with him to get himself another power-up. Things like that really factor into randomizer runs because, again, you never know what you're going to need or when. So being able to generate just anything extra to help yourself out is always a good thing. It's really good presence of mind.
And Ben, same presence of mind, got hit by water and just received a 1-up, but got hit by water and went looking for a Koopa Shell. So he's floating through this level with a Koopa Shell right now.
Yeah, generally it's almost always a good idea to just, if you can get a Koopa Shell, just carry it with you. You never know. Maybe you could kill something with it, do a shell jump with it, take it across the goal tape, whatever you need. Always really good to just bring a weapon.
And he was trying to get himself down a little lower so he could actually collect the item from the shell crossing the tape. So didn't want to rush across without that. So we just have an ice spell for Ben. Apparently just got cast by someone. And we're going to have a Kuso World Q, which is the third of the castles in Special World. And it looks like an ice-themed. And it actually is icy because he is in the ice physics right now. That's the start of Morton's Castle.
And Ben, knowing about that secret exit up there, and it takes him, this normally should take him to a bonus screen, but now it has taken him into what appears to be the end screen in the first castle.
And notice that the area that Ben was in, that's normally part of Iggy's castle in the Yoshi's Island area. Notice that the auto-scroll was taken away. That's something else that is taken away in the randomization. Some of the auto-scrollers no longer auto-scroll. This is really good on a level like Butterbridge 1, which has which is a very, very slow level with the auto-scroll. But if you are able to play that level quickly without the auto-scroll, then it can be a really good way to get some time.
Yeah, you notice too, with those like connected rooms and stuff, TwitchMasta he would normally know the way through this area, but because he's not sure where all the doors lead to, he's actually going around and testing the exits and testing each door individually, and he finally found
an exit.
Yeah, don't forget, you can pick which player you want to mess with. So if you guys have some bits you want to affect TwitchMasta here, it looks like Ben's been getting a lot of it, but you can pick who you want to affect. So don't forget about TwitchMasta too.
Now, you just saw a glimpse of Valley Bowser, and I didn't see if there were any castles in there. Did you catch a castle in there?
I don't think so. And TwitchMasta took one look and bailed out, so it looks like he's also not considering that route right now. I love he's swapping the Baby Yoshi. He only needs an object to swim with. He doesn't really need that Baby Yoshi right now, so he just ditches the Baby Yoshi for the key.
He found the key very quickly, so because he found the key, it's like, well, see you, Yoshi, and just gonna go test the key exit right now.
Yeah. Another thing about randomizer with keys is that sometimes if there is a key in a level, it might not be in the same spot as it normally is. Like you saw on Ben's screen there, it was in a bubble. TwitchMasta's, it wasn't supposed to be at the beginning like that. It was supposed to be at the end. So if you are playing a level with a key, it's worth it to check boxes and check different areas because you never actually know where it's going to show up in the level. You just know that it will be there.
Now he has the Yoshi, so he's going to take the Yoshi and probably turn it into an item as he crosses the goal tape.
He might do that. He might also want to actually grow the Yoshi. I could see it going either way, but it looks like he's going to take it. Looks like he's going to take it across.
So Ben is following behind TwitchMasta's route right now. Ben was just completing the level that was in the Donut Ghost House segment. Ben is one map location behind that as he's trying to... What is Ben doing here?
He might have gotten hit with a crowd control.
Must be. They're probably having some physics problems. Some buttons must have been swapped for him.
Yeah, if anybody just starts just like randomly just like moving around, like what are they doing? Like, they probably got their controls inverted. Yeah, that is reverse buttons for Ben right now. He'll be dealing with that. TwitchMasta really smartly bringing that spring through the pipe. You can take items like keys, shells, P-switches, springs. You can take them through pipes. And again, it's really good practice to just bring an item with you wherever you happen to be going. It might make you swim faster. It might make you cheese something. And so that was really good. Just good knowledge on TwitchMasta's part.
This would be a very good time for someone to do a control inversion on TwitchMasta and basically ruin his flying.
You heard the man.
But too late now.
Yeah, remember you gotta think ahead with your if you're trying to mess with the players, just think a little bit ahead. Yo, a yump for Ben, nice work. He gets 5 extra cool points from me.
But yeah, it wouldn't have been possible to do that anyway because by the time we even knew that was there, it would have been too late for the order to go through. So you have to really, you have to see someone else in that area and then know you can mess with the other player there or the other runner there or things like that.
Yeah, think ahead. Remember, there is a small delay between when you put in your order and when it actually goes through. So try to just kind of think ahead with that.
Another option, you can actually watch the runner's actual stream because you're going to see that a little bit ahead too. But obviously, not as much fun as watching both runners side by side.
Yeah, plus, you miss all this amazing commentary.
Exactly. Speaking of the runners, follow the runners. They are putting on this great entertainment for you today, so they definitely do deserve the shout out and the follows as well.
Yeah, Ben and TwitchMasta both real big heroes in the Super Mario World community. I know Ben does all kinds of community events and helps out with a lot of events and stuff. A great player in his own right, and TwitchMasta as well. Just a really excellent player and really participates a lot in the Mario community.
So it looks like this is actually a water level that TwitchMasta is in right now, at least set up as a water level. Either that or he got hit by water physics. I didn't catch which the case was. Ben is going through with the Yoshi right now in the Ghost House spot.
Yeah, it's interesting. Ben also opting to take the Yoshi across the goal tape. It just turns into a 1-up. So I guess that helps him out. He needs some lives and stuff. But it's interesting to me because I don't know. I would have thought maybe you'd want to feed that blue Yoshi and take it with you because you're always on the lookout for those Yoshi power shells that will make you go faster or fly or something. And I don't know. I wonder about that. I wonder if that's going to end up hurting either of them, not taking that blue Yoshi out of the water stage.
Well, speaking of the blue Yoshi in a second, Ben just got hit by an airstrike. I want to point that out. So bullet bills are going to start flying at him right now. But speaking of the Yoshis, remember in the vanilla game, when you got, for example, a blue Yoshi, any shell you picked up would give you the ability to fly. When you got the yellow Yoshi, any shell you picked up, not just the yellow one, would give you the ability to ground pound. So each Yoshi has its permanent effect as well. Sometimes it can be worthwhile to find out when you get one of those colored Yoshis, just what effect every shell would have. And you would get that effect on top of whatever the original effect was. So you could be both ground pounding and flying.
Yeah, that's a really good point. The colors of Yoshi affect what all shells do for them.
Right. And knowing that if you get one Yoshi and you find out that 2 different shell colors are giving you very fast run ability, you want to hang on to that Yoshi as much as you can.
Yeah, because it might mean that Yoshi is permanently stuck on all shells, make him go fast.
Yep.
TwitchMasta coming into the Lemmy fight. I'm pretty sure, other than the pallets, this is just the standard Lemmy fight.
Well, except for the number.
He has a couple other hits. He needs more
except for the number
hits.
of hits. That looked like 4 if I counted correctly. I didn't catch the start of the fight. I think I saw 4 hits.
Yeah, that was 4.
And Ben is now going through the ghost house underwater ship area here. And the boo rings, he did a nice little glitch there where if you go far enough over while the main, where all the appearing boos are shown on the screen, there's too many sprites, the boo ring does not spawn. So a nice play to keep that from showing up.
Yeah, it saves a little bit of time by having you not have to wait for the boo ring to cycle through to the safe spot where you can go through. It's just not there, so you can just go immediately.
And TwitchMasta walks into the Vanilla Dome and is greeted by a ghost house. So which ghost house is it? We have the hallway from the ghost house in Forest of Illusion.
This one can be really rough in randomizers because you want to try all the different doors, but it takes quite a while to get through the level because you have to go to the end of the level, you go into the other area, and then you're on top of the first section. And all of that can just make it be a real hassle to try to figure out which door goes where.
And that's a vanilla door at the end of that level. So that's literally a vanilla level so far.
Yeah, this one always gets me in Rando just for how many doors you have to check. And then every time you want to check these, you're still going back through that boo cloud room, which can be really annoying.
Pretty vanilla level, though. I didn't see any randomization on the doors in terms of how that one played today. Usually, you're right, some randomization in that level could make it really nasty just going through that level.
Yeah, TwitchMasta getting pretty lucky with that door getting him out of there as fast as it did. That was good RNG.
And referring to the names, as I mentioned earlier, that level was named Funky.
Yo, but we're forgetting about Jungle Happy Time. Why?
Yeah, I remember
the classic Nintendo-made level for this game.
Best level ever. So he's doing some flying around to get over that nice little trick there to get over the gap there. And he's going to go to the back door and see if that leads anywhere special. And different exit, and it's underwater.
Yeah, really good knowledge. Both these players have. They really only have to look at a room, and they know which area that's from and the strats for this, because both these players are very, very, very familiar with the regular game of this. And that can be a really big disadvantage for players that don't know.
Look what just happened to TwitchMasta. He can't progress in this at all. This is the spin jump stage. You have to go through all the blocks. He got hit with water physics 3 blocks down into this area. Perfect. Whichever one of you did that from chat, you are sadistic. You are just mean.
Man, that's actually, wow. That's really cool. He's going to be trying to use zips, it looks like. Yeah. He's basically just trying to, I mean, kill some time until the water runs out. Give him another one, chat. But give him another one and make him do zips this whole way down, because he could stand in the bottom there. He could flip the blocks with his cape and then try to scoot himself in there and hope that when the blocks stop rotating, they push him down in the right direction. Geez, gosh. Yeah, he's crouching now, so you're going to see he's waiting for that block to stop rotating, and hopefully, if he has good sub-pixels, question mark? I'm not sure what determines zips. Oh, he's back. All right.
He's back to normal, yeah. So the zip's currently not mandatory. And he zipped right past the key. What?
Oh, man.
What?
It wasn't even a key. It was a Goomba. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
See?
Yeah, he's underwater again.
You did a good job giving him water, chat, because you see what he does. If he's on his own and he tries to zip, he'll just kill himself. So
good
you're
work,
helping
chat.
him out with that.
Good work.
Good work.
This will give Ben obviously a chance to catch up here, because he was a couple stages behind at where he is right now. So he's gonna catch up, and let's see if Ben has to deal with water physics in that level too. That would be that would probably be equally annoying.
This is so great. Like, TwitchMasta is just literally frozen in place.
Someone tried to send Ben an airstrike, a bullet bill airstrike, but it came slightly too late, so it's going to show up probably in the next level. Okay, water physics ended. He's now going through the blocks. He finds a Yoshi coin. He finds a feather. Excellent.
Yeah, he's really going to want to hang on to that feather because if he gets hit with water again, that's going to be the only thing that can help him out. Ooh,
Quick zip before anything happens here.
So this one is actually really interesting because, like I said, the key could be in any position. It doesn't have to be in the little cove where it normally is. And so right now, if... Okay,
it's at the end of the level!
Jeez. So TwitchMasta right now is really hoping that this is the exit that he wants. Because if not, he now has to figure out a way to get the key all the way from the bottom up back to where the keyhole is. So if he is going for that, don't send him any water, chat. It would help him.
Yeah, he actually got lucky. That took him exactly where he wanted to go. If that went to the Red Switch Palace area, that would have been a case of... oh, I don't even want to use the words to describe it because I want to keep us on air, but that would have been absolutely nasty.
Yeah, water would have actually helped him with the key if he could just grab the key and then swim back up to where he was. He got if I were TwitchMasta right now, I'd be very relieved. That
he is absolutely happy right now that he doesn't have to do that again. Ben is going through the vanilla forest palace right now. Forest fort, I guess it is. Or ghost house, I mean.
Yeah, both these guys I've seen, in the same level, this forest ghost house, they've checked the same doors. And they're just kind of like checking the first door they come to, and if it's not that, moving on. And that strat really played into their hands. Both players here got the quick clear on that level. So are we going to see a raft skip? Are we going to actually see... We might have a chance to get a real live raft skip here from TwitchMasta. Nope, never mind. He's in a different screen now.
We're on your favorite level again, Jungle Happy Time.
Oh, we might actually get raft skip. This is a trick from 96 Exit. Here he's gonna set up for it now if he's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, I don't know if he might not have got it. Oh, TwitchMasta! Oh, jeez. He did. Oh, nice work. That was a little bit of weird movement, but he got it. He skipped that entire raft by maintaining his P-speed. The way he landed and moved on that raft platform, he was able to just fly over the top of that section. And otherwise, you'd have to stand on a really slow platform auto scroller type of thing. So yeah, get some hype in chat. That was a really good skip from TwitchMasta there. Classic raft skip.
Ben was just flying through what is normally Star World 4 and found the key in its vanilla location. So he was about to go past it and stopped and thought, I'm going to go back and go through there.
Well, TwitchMasta just flying ahead right now. It'd be a really good time for some crowd control.
This would be a good time to throw in some inverted controls or something, I would say. But instead he gets to the boss, and let's see how many hits Morton takes today.
Hey, inverted controls would still really hurt in this, I feel.
3, 4, 5.
Can we get a 6?
6, and death.
Yeah, it looks like some people were paying to take a little bit of time off his clock. Almost got it. He ends with 46 seconds on that last level.
And Ben finds the underwater, normally secret exit of the ghost house and is bubbling.
Yes, those bubbles mean that Luigi can breathe underwater.
Yep. And now let's see how our chat decides to react to Ben in the block level.
I feel like that's a risky move, ditching Yoshi. I don't know. My strat has always been just to keep as much power as you can, but Ben thinks he can handle it. So there's where the key should be. That Goomba right there where Ben is, that should be the key. Except Rando, so now Ben has to find where the key is. Avoiding that fire flower too, because he doesn't want to lose his cape.
I think he's going to have some choice words for the key location at the end of the level. Let's see if he actually tries to take it back up, or whether and if he does try to take it back up, chat, go ahead and help him, give him some water, because we know that's wrong. We know he's wasting his time if he does that. Nope, he's just gonna take the normal exit. He'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the safe move in that situation. Just go for the pipe, and if you don't, at least you know where the key is.
Yep.
Ooh, TwitchMasta fighting the underwater Reznor. It kind of helps and hurts a little bit. On the one hand, you have more mobility. On the other hand, you're a lot slower, and you could get tagged by some of those fireballs.
And you have to be careful to be able to stick the landing after getting the last Reznor off. If the water were to end just as you're about to make that last hit and you're underneath, you go falling. This assumes it's that it was given to him by the crowd control. If it was just normally underwater, that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, with the randomizer, sometimes you don't know if that was crowd control that did that, or if that's just a randomized property of the level.
I want to talk about the level that TwitchMasta123 is on right now. This is Chocolate Island 2. This is probably, in my opinion, the most unique level, as he takes a death to the Rhino, avoiding the 1-up for whatever reason. So this is the most unique level, I think, in the game, because there are all sorts of different paths you can end up taking. For example, if you get a few coins in this area, you go to a different map than you normally would if you were just raced through it. If you get to the end of the second map with 250 seconds or more remaining, as Ben takes a death, in this case, he's on the flying map right now. So when he gets to the end of this, if he has 250 seconds or more left, he can get into a secret exit area. If he finds that doesn't take him where he wants to go, he can come back to the level again, wait for 250 seconds to pass. And then at 249, you can go in the pipe and go to the other exit. So this stage is randomized. It's like a stage randomizer, all in one stage.
Yeah, generally, I feel like for Rando, and you see TwitchMasta doing this, the strat, the first time you get to this level is basically just to get through it as fast as you can and get that fast ending sequence, which TwitchMasta did not get. He got the regular exit.
Yeah, I noticed that he did with more than 250 left as well. I wonder if what happened was that he might not have... it might be a case where going under 250 might take you to the secret exit today.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I don't know how the randomizer treats this room, actually, if it, like, always randomizes the time that you need or something. I actually don't know that. That's something I'd have to learn.
Well, I guess we're going to find out if he decides to do the... 250 seconds. He waits for the clock. We know that's what he's trying out. So here he is at the end. He's just gonna stand there, bounce around, and hurry up, timer. Come on, drop down. He's probably saying, "Come on, chat, take 10 seconds away, please." Yeah.
See, right here is the time to send some bullets or some controls at him while he's just waiting. So when he goes in that pipe, it'll be all messed up.
It would have been a great time to send him 50 seconds as well, because he would have had to wait all that extra time.
Yeah, that's a good point. TwitchMasta actually didn't get in the exit this time, so he's actually going to try again. He might be trying to move a little bit faster now.
Yeah, maybe you have to actually go up with a lot less time at the end. That's interesting. Maybe it's like a 270 or something like that. And he didn't like the way that one worked, so he's going to try that again.
Yeah, he actually lost his P-speed there by clipping the edge, and he couldn't fly over the next part of that.
So 10-second first map. Let's see how quickly he goes through the second map. So all this experimentation is giving Ben an opportunity to catch up, as TwitchMasta is stuck on what is known as the cheese bridge in the Manila game. Inverted controls just as he was trying to get to the pipe.
Ouch. Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny. And Ben is working his way through. Well, he took a death, I think, so he's trying again. He's working his way through what is normally the Roy Koopa's Fortress first area.
Yeah, it's worth noting that TwitchMasta isn't necessarily taking intentional deaths. Oh, he got in the secret room. Nice, nice.
Yeah, TwitchMasta got down to 234, and he was able to get in. And he threw the key! Now, if he leaves back to the all the way to the left and comes back, the key will regenerate. It should come back. There it is.
Yeah, he respawned it. That's good thinking though, and that's that knowledge about Super Mario World, knowing
takes a death.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa! Why? Why TwitchMasta?
Oh, that was painful. He had it. He had it all. Looks like his controls have been inverted.
They have been,
So
yeah.
he's going to be dealing with that for a minute. Oh, my
Chad
gosh.
is enjoying that one.
This is you, chat. You get it. You get a win for this level.
Chad is now 2-0 today.
Yeah, it's funny, too, because those baseballs have really absurdly low hitboxes. Like, really small anyway. And it still got him.
So now he gets to stand there and wait again. Chat, you should give him some more time. Give him some extra time to think. You know, pop about another 40 seconds on there for him to think about this.
Yo, Ben making progress.
Yeah,
he catching up.
So just answering in chat, he does know the number now, and looks like he got down to 229, so he did get in.
Yeah, it looks like the value is 230.
No, he got in with 234 before, so it might be like 235. And this is the Valley of Bowser 3, I believe?
Yes.
And Ben tried to one-cycle the spikes at the start of what is normally the fort area in Valley of Bowser.
Yeah,
didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it. Yeah, it's a backdoor path, exactly. And he got a clone block somehow.
Yo, that was really cool. No, that's really cool. So I can explain how that trick works. Basically, box, that was really great. That's a really good skill to have in Rando. Basically, there's no... Okay, first of all, there's no such thing as a mushroom block. All blocks have a power-up in them, either a feather or a fire flower. And it's just if you don't have a power-up, it gives you a mushroom instead. So what he did there basically was if you throw an object that can hit a block, like a shell or a P-switch or something, you can hit the block in just such a way that the game actually thinks you're hitting a duplicate block, but in an adjacent spot. And so it says, oh, you're hitting a block to the left, which contains a mushroom. I'll just draw one in. And so magically now you have two blocks. He could do that indefinitely, but he really only needed to do it once because then he doubles the block containing a mushroom. He collects the mushroom. Now he can get a feather and a feather from the original box. So he came up 2 feathers on that just for knowing that trick, which is really, really good move.
He's now in another castle area. This is normally the castle number 4 entrance screen that he's in right now. A little bit of a palette swap. Usually it's red. It's purple today. And hey, bonus room.
Yeah, really nice job using the cape damage boost to get through that section with the ball and chains a little bit faster in that small hallway. When you have the cape puffed out and you touch something that would hurt you, instead of losing power, you actually get iframes. And if you're tricky, you can keep your P-speed. So what he did there was puff out his cape and was flying and then took damage on the ball and chains. Now he has iframes and can run through the rest of that section. It was just really good, just good skills.
TwitchMasta just going through a spike area that's normally seen in Bowser's Castle. And now he's going through a chain area, which is underwater. So those fences are not very useful today. Oh, here's the Wendy fight. And a Bullet Bill airstrike.
Yeah, if you guys are just joining us, you don't know what the objective is. Get all the castles and then beat the game. There are 7.
And 3 of them are located in Special World, which is located right at the start. A nice little bullet bill right at the end. I don't think he was able to move at that point, so he pretty much had to take that hit from the bullet bill.
Yeah, actually, right when you beat the boss, there's a certain period of time where you can still die and take damage before the whistle. It goes, beer, and then the level clears. There's a brief moment where you actually can still get hit, and some Kaizo games even go as far as to abuse that and like make you have to avoid something right as you're winning, or else you'll die.
Yeah, I've seen something like that before.
The Twitchmaster just a little bit ahead of Ben right now. He's the guy you want to mess with if you're trying to crowd control some things here.
Yeah, as he enters OMG, he is now in Vanilla Dome 1 starting area. So, yeah, this is probably a good time to throw in some, you know, some inversion. Might be some part of this level that you want to put underwater because it's a lot slower. Things like that.
If he had a Yoshi here, I feel like Twitchmaster might try for VD Wings, but with no Yoshi, that's not going to help him out. Ooh, if Twitchmaster's setting up for what I think he might be setting up for. Oh, nice work. That was really cool. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but Twitchmaster threw the beetle up to hit the vine and then grabbed the beetle shell, waited for the beetle to just about be ready to shake and come back out of its shell and respawn. And he was in the air at that time, which it works the same way with Goombas. And just as the beetle respawned, he was in the air. So instead of taking damage from it, he got a hit from it and got a bounce and managed to bounce up there. Really clever way to get into that vine without needing the blocks that are normally there to help you. Currently in the lead, Twitchmaster on your right. Ben working hard to catch up.
Oh, Ben got an extra 50 seconds and quickly starts selects out of that stage. So Chad is messing with Ben a little bit right now. Someone gave him 50 seconds to make the wait on this level a lot longer, and Ben didn't like that and quickly got out of the stage and started again, so he didn't have that extra time. And he's getting some, I'm not sure what that is that he's getting. I've seen something like failed to do something with the block that keeps showing up on him as well.
Ooh, Twitchmaster getting lucky that that was the actual exit for that level.
So what do we have here? Oh, Valley of Bowser 2, I believe that is.
Yes, and the decision Twitchmaster has right now is, yeah, he looks like he wants to bring this key. If I were Twitchmaster, I'd be trying for the secret exit, which is hopefully going to be in the second room of this, and bringing the key is kind of a safety for him, so he can try that exit first. He's hoping that secret exit here... Oh, gosh, this isn't even the right room. Oh, no, it is the right room. I'm sorry. Or no, it's not. This is from...
No, it isn't.
Yeah, this is from that secret exit in Chocolate Island where you loop around and you're in Valley of Bowser. I forget the name. Chocolate Island. I don't know. Chocolate
Secret. Chocolate
yeah,
Secret.
Chocolate Secret. That's it.
And the Trion has to get across these ramps. That makes it just a little harder, and he got through.
Yo, shout-outs to Super Slope Muncher World.
And now he's in the secret exit room. So now he just has to wait for this platform to come up. Hop up and across.
Yeah, so Twitchmaster is really going to hope that... Oof, gosh, that was not the way to go. Yeah, so there's two exits. The level in this position in Forest of Illusion is either going to in the normal game, the secret exit gets you out, and the regular exit loops you back around. But that was kind of just an unfortunate thing for Twitchmaster. The exit that he wanted was not the exit that got him out. Ooh, an attempted shell jump to get out of that pit a little bit faster. I like to see that. I've been waiting to award some cool points to anyone that does a shell jump today.
He's getting hit by some shells on the way, though. That multicolored spinning shell just took a mushroom just as he picked it up. So literally just avoid death by hitting that mushroom. He doesn't get to take it with him.
Yeah, the infamous disco shell.
Oh, water physics!
Ooh, that's gonna slow him down substantially. He was running at a good clip, and now he's just...
In this room especially, it slowed him down. It was like...
No, you stop now.
You shall not pass. So we got the chain chomps completely oblivious to the fact that Mario is swimming, or that Luigi is swimming above them. And I'm waiting for the fall to occur before he gets to the end of this and for him to fall in between. Are we going to be lucky? No, he made it.
Yeah, those weren't going to fall because they're not going to fall until Mario jumps on them and activates it.
No, I meant if he fell in between them.
Oh, yeah.
He could fall on the chain chops. Oh, he almost did. Had a little bit of trouble in there, but knocks that wall out of the way and gets through the tape. So TwitchMasta is now about 3 levels ahead of, well, 4 levels ahead because Ben's in the 4th level right now. So if you want this to be a close race, chat, you know what you gotta do, TwitchMasta.
Yeah, Ben's been getting bullied a little bit. I feel like we should even the game a little bit here.
Yeah.
Definitely getting slowed down a little bit by those water physics.
And Ben just got a water spell cast on him while he was underwater, so that doesn't change anything. He's still underwater.
Now he's twice as wet.
TwitchMasta says no thank you to the mushroom because he just got another one and lost it immediately. He's underwater as well now.
Yeah, definitely the TwitchMaster's advantage right now to... Oh gosh, what in the world? Oh, I bet his controls were inverted.
Yeah, he was underwater and oh, he got a time up.
Oh my! No, he died from the Koopa. It looked like his controls got inverted right at the wrong time.
He did not die from the Koopa because it would not come up and say time up unless you actually ran out of time. I think someone just took all of his time away.
Okay, yeah, that was a time death.
Well done, chat.
Yeah, chat's on the ball with this. You guys are doing great.
Ben takes a hit from the full Wendy. No airstrike for Ben on this one. But a well-timed airstrike could pretty much say, you know what? You may have won, but you don't finish the stage. Nope, no bullet bill. TwitchMasta gets Yoshi in a reskinned Donut Plains 4. And the Goomba is still falling from the sky there. Ooh, interesting strat. He hopped off Yoshi and sent him across the gap and just floated right back over to him.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool strat, and that's really good display of deep knowledge on TwitchMasta's part. Because if you're running at full speed and you bail off Yoshi, Yoshi's actually going to keep some of your momentum. So he bailed off Yoshi in an attempt to kind of force Yoshi to fly through that gap. It worked out for him. That was really, really well played.
And he's now going through Chocolate Island 4, which looks like a normal underground level today. And normally that level has chocolate and it just looks like regular lava in that level today.
No chocolate here for you today. That's one thing Randomizer definitely does, is get rid of all the chocolate, man.
No, last week I think they had some chocolate in a fair number of levels, actually.
I see.
And this is the fishing Lakitu stage, complete with a mushroom that he wants you to take because he will then throw things at you.
TwitchMasta just... Something happened, man. I don't know what happened, but he just...
I'm not sure either. Oh, he just took another quick death.
Yeah, it may be his controls may be inverted, or it may be that they swapped buttons and D-pad.
I think the buttons... I think the buttons were swapped. Yeah, the buttons for sure had to be swapped for that. Oh, both of them have button problems right now. Oh, this is interesting.
Just turn your controller upside down, guys.
Just flip it around. Yeah, and Ben just got a D-pad. I saw that one come across the screen. Twitch didn't make that jump.
Oh, oh man.
He'll take the free one up because you've been losing a lot of lives at this level.
Yeah, both these guys are going to actually have to kind of start thinking about lives a little bit. Ben with 6, TwitchMasta with 11.
So TwitchMasta is halfway. He does take the safety checkpoint, just in case something really annoying happens to him. That's normally a warp pipe, so we don't know where that goes yet. And this is the exit the TwitchMasta1. We're going to find out in a moment. It was. Takes him to the top.
That was good. Yeah, he definitely wanted that over the other one because this will take him all the way around to whatever chocolate secret happens to be. In this case, Jungle Dungeon.
Jungle Dungeon.
Yeah, he'll get to skip a lot of the Chocolate Island levels that he normally would have to go through. And since there aren't any castles on the map there, he doesn't care, and he just wants to get past this as soon as he can.
And just a question, Glitchcat, does this look like much of a jungle to you?
Well... No, not particularly. Oh man, give him water right now, chat.
Yeah, water. Water. We need water.
It would mess TwitchMasta's day up so hard. Ooh, that was scary. I wonder if he's gonna go for the... Alright, look, is TwitchMasta gonna go for the sandbar clip or not? Oh, he thought about it. I feel like he thought about it.
Come on. Don't fail us, chat.
So if you didn't know, it's possible to do a clip in this level that would skip a lot of this sandbar. If you get into a one-tile spot as Big Mario and you spin jump, there's a chance that you'll be sent through the floor.
Okay, he got out of the that moving path room and is now in one of the special stages. I think this is the second part of the first special stage. So he's now on the Castle 6, which actually is just a fort today. And
yeah, really, really good route there, getting around that. Getting to that chocolate secret level and getting around, that totally helped him go faster.
You mean Jungle Dungeon.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So we need to slow down TwitchMasta a little bit. The water came a little bit too late for our liking because he would have been even more fun on the other level, but it's going to slow him down this level as well. With the fire coming at him, that can be really nasty to have to negotiate around that.
Right now, TwitchMasta in the lead. Ben catching up not too far behind.
TwitchMasta still dealing with the water physics. They just ended. And Ben is now on the platforms falling into the chocolate sauce. And the room Ben's in will be another bad one to get the water physics on.
Ooh, this is just naturally an underwater Reznor.
Yeah, we got one lingering around.
Yeah, really quick clear. Really quick. That was good. That was a really quick quick clear. Pretty much the same pattern you would use if it wasn't water.
Okay, so TwitchMasta is just a few levels away here. If we want a close race, you know what to do, chat. Just a reminder again that all the funds being raised from the races here today, both this and the link to the past, which are going to be coming up here, which is also going to be randomized as well. The funds will be going towards tournaments here on Speed Gaming. We have at least a couple coming up in the winter that are going to be funded by some of the money that is brought in today from these donations. So you're supporting Speed Gaming and future tournaments on Speed Gaming with the money you spend on the bits today.
Yo, really nice clear of that level from Ben. He actually just did the regular speed strat for that level. And right at the beginning, that jump from the message box to the lower cement blocks of that rotating platform can actually be really difficult. I remember when I was a kid, the first time I saw that, it blew my mind. Really good speed run from Ben through that level.
So Chad is trying to slow down TwitchMasta a little bit right now. Either that or this is naturally underwater. I didn't catch. But he has to swim through this. And he ran out of time. Well done, chat. Well done.
Yeah, give him water to make him go slow and then take away his time so he can't physically finish.
I think Chad is now 4-0 today.
Chat's been doing great. You guys have been just doing awesome with this. Shout-outs to you.
And look at that. He's already working on a quick timer there. 77 seconds left. Oh, you have to babysit the blocks if you're... Well, he might just try and fly with the cape.
Oh, yeah, it's really good fortune for him that he has a cape in this room. Otherwise, getting up to that door would have been a lot harder.
It would have been a lot slower. Hey, a 3-up for your efforts.
You know, he's not going to get as many bonus points at the end of the level with those 50 seconds, though.
So now he enters the Valley of Bowser, having completed number 2, Morton's Domain, which is apparently the ghost ship today. Welcome to Mario's Galaxy ?
Mario's Galaxy? Oh yeah, looking at the lives right now. Oh, someone gave Ben some
water physics.
Thank you, chat.
Water physics. We're gonna see a time reduction very shortly, I believe.
Yeah, so TwitchMasta now wanting to get a shell using a really quick left-right screen scroll, so he didn't have to move, but he moved the screen so that the shell would respawn so he could swim a little bit faster. Excellent presence of mind. I always try to point these things out when I see it, because a lot of this is just understanding how Mario works. That was clever. Yeah, very nice movement. That's what I'm talking about, man. This improvisation and ability to just react to circumstances. That was unfortunate, taking some hits on this fish, losing the shell. But actually, if I were him, I'd be trying to grab a couple of extra 1-ups right now off these fish. He's got the superstar.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, he wants to go quick, but he could drop down just a little bit and farm some 1-ups. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't.
And he could also have the water physics end and he falls in the pit. That's what I'm thinking might happen right now. Oh, he made it.
Yeah, okay. I see why he was hanging out at the top.
I sensed that was going to be running out shortly.
Yeah, that was a really good clear on that from TwitchMasta. Really good improvisation, presence of mind.
Ooh, and Ben has a nice stomp on Lakitu in the Forest of Illusion 4.
Oh, you call him Lakitu?
Lakitu?
It's not Lakitu.
Oh, Lakitu, sorry.
No. I don't know. I've heard people say both. It's tomato kind of thing.
I think it is Lakitu actually.
Ooh, really, really good fly through all those saws from TwitchMasta. Normally, you would do that the same way.
Inverted controls.
At the worst possible time.
He just took a swan dive.
I love it when like he's doing a jump and he's halfway through the jump and then the controls get inverted, so he's holding right and then just immediately holds left and it's just like, nah, I don't want to make the jump.
That's what happened.
Luigi's just like, nah, I'd rather just live in this pit.
A good way to avoid that from the perspective of the inverted controls, you would imagine if you just if you know you have enough to make the jump, you can let go of the button. That way, if inverted controls hit, you don't actually fall that way, but you're going to catch it as soon as you try pushing the button again, obviously.
It's clever. Very clever.
And he's trying to get that flower. He got the flower back. He's not enjoying the controls right now. He's just
Luigi
walking
having
back
a
and
small
forth.
seizure.
Just going to wait for the mole to cross over him. Doesn't hurt him there. Ben is making his way closer. He's in the ghost ship area right now.
Yeah, Ben has time to catch up if he can get some moves right now.
And if he can get a little bit of help from chat by assailing TwitchMasta a bit. Hey, 3 up.
So this is a tough level for TwitchMasta because there's two pipes at the end that might potentially take you out, and he's not going to know which of those is which until he.
He's going to take the main exit. So
he's going to take the main exit. He's bringing a grab block with him because he's going to want to get a power up off of that.
Yep, and that's what he did. He got a mushroom off of that. So that was the exit he wanted. He's going to move up the stage. And there he is. He's in Leave Now.
So this is the gauntlet. I believe the gauntlet is enabled for this. So this is going to be some number of rooms, 5 or 6 rooms, that he's got to get through all of them without dying. And if he does die, he'll be taken back to the beginning. Normally, a lot of randos like this end with the gauntlet.
Ooh.
He's at 0 time. Take away some time. And
hey, someone give him a second. Just give him a second. That's all he needs. Let's see what
yes,
I
the
can
classic,
do here.
The classic 5-room castle. Going back to Kaizo 1 again. Lots of Kaizo games end with this 5-room castle. TwitchMasta also knowing that there was a hidden cape behind that. That is in the vanilla game as well, in that Koopa camouflage room. There is a cape hidden behind one of the little blockers there, and good knowledge on TwitchMasta's part.
So all we need is for him to get 1 second so that he has to run out of time, and then he...
Okay.
Let's see if that. Let's see if he gets hit.
Ball.
Let's see if he gets hit.
Yeah. Ever on the ball. Chat is informing us that you cannot give him 1 second to kill him in the gauntlet.
Ah.
So this is it. He's through the dark room, and he is into Bowser right now. So, you know, inverted controls, water physics, ice physics, you name it.
So we're just going to mess up this fight for him a little bit. We need to hit him with those inverted controls at just the wrong times to make him have to do this all over again.
Yeah, pretty sure this is just the standard Bowser fight. 2 hits per phase. I don't think they changed any of this. So pretty standard here from TwitchMasta. If nobody messes with him, which I certainly hope doesn't happen, he does have the cape. And so we might be seeing a strat from vanilla Mario speedrunning, Mario World speedrunning. He might be trying for what? Oh, he got an airstrike. Look out.
We have a Poodaboo Bill airstrike, whatever you want to call those. Luigi just lucky up at one flying over his head.
So yeah, he might be going for, even with this airstrike, he might be going for ball skip right here. He's basically going, oh no, sorry, he can't go for ball skip because he doesn't have a spare magic or Mecha Koopa from the previous phase. But if he did, he might go for ball skip. Never mind. If you're curious as to why the bullet bills look like little pink blobs, it's just because if you add sprites to an area where they don't normally belong, they'll function the same as they always do, but their graphics will be glitched.
I think he's lost his controls and he just took it down.
Yeah, TwitchMasta getting wrecked there. So he's gonna have to start. I think no. Did he get a checkpoint before Bowser?
No. Backdoor doesn't have a checkpoint.
No, so he's got to get all the way back through there again, and that's gonna give Ben a really good chance to catch up here. You killed him, chat. Nice job.
Well done. I'll do it again. Oh, Ben just took a death. I think that was his cause. Fell in the pit, didn't have enough jump to get across the gap.
Chat is killing it today.
Yeah, definitely. TwitchMasta did show some technical advantage there at the and also made the play. I think he's the one who made the play at the start of the race and found all the castles in Special World right away. So he had an immediate edge in the race just from that. And Ben had to go back and find his way to that area, which was a good call. It saved him a lot of time on his part, as he just takes another death falling off the block there. So TwitchMasta did have an immediate lead in this race and immediately made him the favorite in this race. Of course, what chat does is key to this as well. So the more you can mess with them and make this a close race, the better.
Yeah, we've really seen a lot of good, I like to call it articulation from TwitchMasta, doing really good control with the character, really good understanding of the physics, and he's managed to pull out a lot of interesting moves throughout the run to help himself out. The block doubling, the fast flying, some of the Yoshi manipulation that he used, and that's really played into his favor in this race.
So we're in the dark final room right now, and TwitchMasta is about to start the Bowser fight once again. And someone sent Ben 1 second. He'll be very happy to use that 1 second.
Oh no, the airstrike is back.
It had to be. So he goes flying to try the skip that you were talking about before and got one hit on Bowser right away there.
There's one. So yeah, so no, normally what he could do, he had two options there. Oh no, he's gonna do it. He's doing it the right way. So he's got, so he's got two hits. Yeah, so he's waiting for Bowser to throw out two more, and then he's gonna use one. And now Bowser's, no, I'm sorry, he's waiting. Okay, I'm not sure what he's doing now.
It's 4 hits. it's 4 hits per phase. He actually figured that out on the first go. So we saw that it was 4 hits per phase. So he waited for the last one to get the last hit now. He's having trouble with controls again, I think. Or he's just punching it over, I guess.
Yo, he surely is having trouble with controls.
And took a death.
Okay, so yeah, so I was wrong. I misled you, chat. You're always on the ball. It is 4 hits per phase, not the standard 2 from the normal vanilla Bowser. And now dead, he's got to go all the way back through that gauntlet again.
And just takes another death right away as soon as he gets in the level again. How close is Ben now? He's on the cheese bridge area, I think. I think this was 2 stages out, if I'm remembering the count correctly.
Yeah, Ben is running fast. He really could close the gap here in just a couple of minutes.
Ooh, and TwitchMasta takes another death. Is this where Ben? No, he's one more stage away. One more stage. Which stage was it? Galaxy Dungeon. It is Valley Bowser 1. Just a little French vanilla, 1 spot up from its normal location.
This is Valley of Bowser 1.
Well, So one more messy death for TwitchMasta and the right exit for Ben, and this is a tie game.
Seeing a question in chat about how TwitchMasta got such a lead initially. There was a decision made at the beginning. TwitchMasta chose to take the left path to check out what was up where the yellow switch would normally be, and Ben chose to take the right path at the beginning, and that decision at the beginning actually ended up putting TwitchMasta in the lead because it turns out that his decision was the more helpful one. That's kind of how it goes in randos sometimes.
And Ben has now entered leave now, so depending on what happens to TwitchMasta now, this could put Ben into the lead if something happens to TwitchMasta.
Yeah, this is it. Both these players now working on the final gauntlet. And yeah, it could be literally anybody's game. It's up to you, Twitch chat. I feel like you get to decide.
But TwitchMasta has the knowledge advantage right now, so Ben does not know that it's 4 hits per phase. He's going to be trying to figure out the best way to start the fight, and he's going to eventually get the information that's 4 hits per phase, so he's going to be able to plan for the other rounds like that. But of course, anything can happen to either runner. Your call, Twitch.
Yeah, assuming Ben can survive, like he could have a chance. Like he honestly could have a chance with the 4 hits, even if he doesn't know that coming into
Oh,
it.
TwitchMasta gets water.
Oh god. This is either gonna help him out or it's really gonna slog him down. Because one, his mobility is now increased a little bit, and he can hang out on top of Bowser and bop one of those Mecha Koopas as soon as they appear for a quick hit. But on the other hand, now he's just incredibly slow, and so he's gonna have to dodge the propeller at the bottom of Bowser's clown car there while he swims around.
And look where Ben is. He's 1 room away from the fight. This is going to get really close all of a sudden, very quickly. And they're now on the same fight. Here we go.
Okay, this is it. Also, TwitchMasta has... Okay, TwitchMaster's in a pretty good position here. We'll see if he can capitalize on it. He's got the water for extra mobility. He also has the extra Mecha Koopa down there that he saved, which he's going to be trying to use. Ouch, that hit from the fire. He's going to try to use that Mecha Koopa on the next phase. He also knows that Peach is dropping feathers, which is going to play into his favor. And the water spell is done now. So TwitchMasta now trying to get that ball skip. And he's going to try to hit Bowser right after Bowser drops the second, or right after he drops the first bowling ball. So TwitchMasta now waiting, and he's waiting to line up that hit. He got it. So that's going to make Bowser skip the second bowling ball phase and go right to the third part of this phase where he
Ben takes a
tosses out
death.
Magic Koopas.
Ben takes a death on Bowser.
Oh, man, that's really going to hurt. Ouch. Dude, Twitch chat, it's all up to you. If you're rooting for Ben, now is the time. Get those bits in.
He stands looking at the title saying, "Leave now," and decides to go looking for items.
That Ben, he's brave.
And actually, that was just a miss push, I guess, so you went back in.
Well, I mean, it might have played to his advantage to go back and if you knew, like, say you're in a rando race and you know that 1 level before you there's a power-up right at the beginning, sometimes it might help you out to just run and go and grab that real quick. Rando is, like, racing Rando is, gosh.
Did he have his controls inverted?
That looked like an invert, yeah. Because he just kind of like juked around in midair. But yeah, like I was saying, racing Rando can really be just as much a game of luck and strategy as it can actual physical skill with the controllers. You know, going back and getting a power up, taking something through the goal like we've seen these players do, all that factors in, and there actually is a pretty heavy strategy-based meta that's going on alongside the actual clears of the levels.
And TwitchMasta takes another death, and they were both going through the same room. He just took a death. So Ben is in the lead right now. He has a chance to win this. Again, it is up to Twitch chat how it goes, but Ben is in the lead right now.
You know that part in The Simpsons where Sideshow Bob just keeps getting hit with the rakes over and over again? That's what's coming into my head right now. Just poof. Oh.
And TwitchMasta takes another death. One thing for sure, and this is always the case with any kind of crowd control race, any kind of messing with the runners, it's entertaining to watch. That's, at the very least, it's always going to be entertaining to watch no matter how the race ends up.
Oh, man, Ben with a shot at this now. He is a couple screens ahead of TwitchMasta, working on trying to get back in there and trying to maybe anticipate what chat is going to do.
It looks like he's fighting inverted controls right now because he was just thinking about his moves a little more. This will be a case. Well, one thing for sure, the question is asked in chat a lot in these races here. Who is winning? I think the answer is you, chat. You're winning in this race today. Good job.
The thing under the item on Ben's screen, that is a secret cape. It's a feather back there. That's actually in the vanilla game. It's just a feather sprite that's hidden back behind there for you to grab for some power. And really good knowledge on both these guys' parts, knowing that that was there and being able to go run and grab it. Oh, geez. It is neck and neck right now. Ben on the boss fight, and...
Someone just sent Ben a blue Yoshi.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Ben, good luck, man. I don't even know what Yoshi was. I think Yoshi would just be invisible in this sprite set. I'm not entirely sure.
Nope, it's right there.
Wow. All right, Ben.
The item box. Hey, get out of there, he says.
Oh, dude, Ben just... Oh, I would have kept it, man. That's a spare damage boost. I feel like that was accidental on Ben's part. Just shoving him. See how Yoshi kept the momentum from that jump? That's that same thing that TwitchMasta did in that bailout trick earlier.
And normally you can't bring Yoshi into these kinds of areas, so the fact that that showed up just there, that was a nice... Whoever said that, that was funny, chat. Thank you. So Ben now knows it's 4 hits if he was counting, and he'll be able to play a little more towards that knowledge now. And here comes the feather from the princess.
And notice Ben waiting till that feather goes down. The clown ball, while Princess is tossing out the power, the clown ball can't be hurt and it can't hurt you. But if that were to run out while he was trying to grab the feather, then the hitbox would be active and the clown ball would have damaged him. So it was really good presence of mind just waiting for that feather to come down a little bit. Also, Ben's got to be careful too. He's holding on to this Mecha Koopa, and they have a respawn timer. Yeah, you saw him get injured by that because it respawned in his hands, and that's a thing when you're holding a lot of different enemies. Mecha Koopa, Goombas, anything that respawns, if you hold it too long, it might respawn while you're holding it and injure you. So you have to be aware of that timer while you're running around and dodging all this other stuff.
He's having a hard time getting the hits right now. It looks like he's dealing with inverted controls again. And that one missed as well.
Oof, yeah, if he can just stay alive.
Oh, he killed them both.
Shame. Oh,
They're
geez,
both
Ben
on the same phase.
Yeah, I was just about to point that out. Yeah, Ben and TwitchMasta are on exactly the same ball phase right now with these bowling balls.
And I think he's got his normal controls back, so that should help Ben a little bit here. There's a hit.
Yeah, definitely cleaner hits now.
Yeah, he was having trouble getting the hits in there before, so yeah, with the controls at least somewhat back to normal now, I should say. It's going to give him a better chance to land those hits. And TwitchMasta is underwater.
Oh, if you're trying to give Ben a power up, now is the time to do it. He needs you, chat.
And one more hit, I think he's going to get a feather from the princess anyway. Well, yeah, one more, I think.
Yeah, he's got to get 4 on the phase.
Let's have a red Yoshi.
Oh my gosh, Ben! It looks like his controls were inverted and he just dodged that bowling ball. That was so close.
That was very close.
Oh my god, yeah, Ben fighting the bowling balls with the inverted controls right now. Really good jumps under pressure.
He got the last hit, okay.
Oh my word, Ben is just flying by the seat of his pants right now. Let's go, Ben. I'm trying to remain impartial here, but...
they're 1 second apart. They are literally 1 second apart. This is going to come down to the final phase, and if chat decides to mess with someone one more time. The crowd called in an airstrike on Ben just now, so bullet bills are flying around there now. He's in the lead just slightly. And is he going to grab the feather? Yes, he is. He needs that feather. Needs the hit.
Oh my gosh, this is down to the freaking wire here. This is so great.
And he takes it! Oh, bye!
Oh, Ben! Oh, I think that was an inverted control. Oh gosh. Well, it's all on TwitchMasta now. What do you say, chat? Are you gonna let TwitchMasta just take this?
He got it. He got it. Last hit.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat for TwitchMasta123 taking this Super Mario World Randomizer interactive race over Ben. Very, he went through a lot in this final stage, so he definitely deserves that win.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was really a good play. Oh my. Now, what I'm finding out here, it looks like we are only going to do the 1 seed now because of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get the runners in here for an interview to chat about the seed. Ben, when he's finished as well, he might just pause and might be quitting too. I don't know. Did he just quit? One way or the other, we're going to try and get the runners in here to set up for the, or to interview while we set up for the Link to the Past. Keep in mind, everyone, Link to the Past randomizer, interactive race, following this right here, right now, right after we're done here. So stay tuned for that. You can do more of this messing with people. As I mentioned earlier on host, this is the harass runners portion of the broadcast. This is where you guys get to be the star. So stay tuned, do some more of that with our Link to the Past randomizer runners coming up next. We'll see if we can get the runners in right now. And actually, there's TwitchMasta in the channel right now, so we can bring him in right now. How are you doing after that run, TwitchMasta?
Inverted face buttons suck. It's impossible.
Yeah, you were getting hit with that over and over. You were way ahead for a while. You were pretty much a full world ahead. So chat had to make it close like chat usually does, and chat is good at doing that. So they were assailing you with anything they could.
Fun, though. Fun. Kind of glad we didn't have to look professional everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It was just there, you know?
Yeah, I wanted to congratulate you on a couple of really good tricks you pulled out during the run. You got that block duplication the one time. I noticed you're using fast flying in some situations. Really good movement, man. I wanted to congratulate you for that.
I did the buzzy jump in VD1.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The buzzy jump in VD1.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good, and you pulled out the block duplication for a couple extra power-ups. That was good. I really like to see that kind of thinking in the moment and like using the trick yourself further down the line. That was great.
Yeah, for sure.
And I just want to note that Ben has joined us in the room as well. So we're going to get set up for the Link to the Past. Ben did go ahead and concede the run there. So very good race in the end, Ben. Just that last death right at the end on Bowser.
You guys, what's up? Yeah, that was awesome fun. I'm really happy with how that went. That I managed to keep it so close with playing a keyboard and having like half a second plus of delay, but wow, that's so fun. Yeah, I just couldn't work out how to do throws on keyboard. It just feels so alien, and it feels like it should be like so obvious. It is on controller, but damn, I had no idea. It's like I was learning how to play the game from scratch. But I did get some nice speedrun struts in at some point. It was a lot of fun. I would definitely do it again.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, and you can obviously you're gonna be able to watch this back as well, Ben. So you were a few stages behind for quite some time there. What really happened was, obviously chat had their fun with both of you, but when it got to the point that TwitchMasta was in the final gauntlet stage, literally chat just decided, okay, we're going to invert his controllers, we're going to put him underwater, we're going to do whatever we can to mess with him. And they basically
5 deaths in Bowser.
They let you catch up completely to the point that you were running through the same room. It was beautiful.
Yeah, big shout outs to Grand Pooh Bear. I'm sorry I couldn't do it for the people, but TwitchMasta is a worthy opponent. And let me just make something clear. Even if I was on console and I was playing 100%, you know, I could be playing a lot better than that. TwitchMasta is still the favorite against me. He's such a good Rando player, such a good SMW player. So I just want to give credit where credit's due. And you know, even if I was playing better, you guys would have given me hell. So yeah, thanks for making it close. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's great.
I think you're going to like seeing some of the things the chat did too. There were a couple of really interesting ones, and one that I want to point out myself. That
Star World 1.
Sorry?
Star World 1.
That's the one.
I'm so happy about that.
When we got to Star World 1, I don't think it happened to you, Ben, so I'll tell you what happened to TwitchMasta here. Someone noticed that he had gone into Star World 1 and turned on water physics.
Yeah, I'd guessed. I'd seen chat say something about water, and then whenever you said Star World 1, I was like, aha, you can't switch up.
Yeah, the water physics got turned on from there, and obviously that's impossible to do with water physics unless you can pull off some amazing clips through with Cape. Only way you can do it with the water physics. So chat literally had their way with him twice in that stage, and That was a case where he got slowed down a little bit. And the key was at the bottom. It's a good thing the key wasn't needed to go back up. I was actually calling for, if you tried to take the key back up, give you water and get up there so you could waste your time, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, a lot of those key positions and door positions were really fortuitous, as it were.
They were. So regarding the seat itself, how do you guys like the seat itself, not counting the interactive part?
I liked it because there was no FOI too. I think TwitchMasta will probably agree with me.
Oh yeah.
Depending on his route, actually, I guess. I don't know.
Also, the gauntlet was the mini gauntlet. 4 rooms.
Oh, I was so relieved. Again, I thought that even 4 would just be so unlikely. But it was 4 decent rooms with the auto-scroller. I didn't doubt it once, I was so relieved.
Bring a little bit of typing here, but yeah, so that was a fantastic race, and thank you for the entertainment. That was great fun to watch. These are always great fun to watch, and hopefully in the future we'll see one or both of you in races in the future doing this again as well. We'd love to see you doing this again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the one thing I would like to plug, which is definitely okay, is that Speed Gaming and SMW are coming together at last, and we're hosting a Super Mario World tournament. Speed Gaming are hosting a Super Mario World No Star World tournament. So pretty much what you saw without all the messing about and randomized, and that starts November 30th. So definitely something everybody should consider checking out. Open to everybody.
And for those of you on the actual Twitch channel right now, looking at in terms of looking live, or if you want to look and you're watching the VOD after the fact, right now it is showing on the Twitch channel underneath the video, underneath where it shows the followers and the time that we've been online. There is a link to that Super Mario World No Star World right there. It's talking about the prizes. And this is the type of thing that your bits for the races tonight, both this and Link to the Past randomizer coming up, this is the type of thing that the bits are going to support. So this is where your money is going right now to help support some of these tournaments. So again, the donations by all of you to mess with the runners in both of these races tonight, it's going to go into these as tournament prizes, and it's fantastic. So it's a great way to support not just Speed Gaming, but all of the tournaments that get funded by these as well. So thank you again, chat, for all the donations tonight. Any final thoughts from any of you before we turn it over to Link to the Past?
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree with you. It just enables a lot more content, just a lot more hype behind these tournaments. A big thanks to the whole Speed Gaming crew. It's always such a pleasure to be involved. I was originally going to be doing commentary, and having done a lot of commentary before, it's so much fun. It's so professional, and everything's just perfect. So keep it up, and I can't wait for more in the future. And I can't wait to work on this SMW tournament as well.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate it. It's been an honor to commentate here. Just thank you. I really had fun today.
Thanks for coming. It was nice to have you commentating.
And it was nice to have all of you here. I know you got to get to another event yourself, Pushcat, so we will let you go to that. We do thank you for joining us here as well to commentate this race today. Really great to have you.
Thank you guys so much. Real quick plug, if you want to learn more about SMW, Kaizo, ROM hacks, check out our site, romhackraces.live.
With that said, I think this is a good time to turn it over to Link to the Past randomizer. So for GlitchCat, I'm Cyclone, and that is our interactive race for Super Mario World randomizer, and we should have a scene change very shortly for the Link to the Past randomizer that's coming up. We'll start that in just a few minutes here. We have Vitasia and Dr. Bob Tastic standing by to commentate this. Two really, really excellent commentators. I've commentated with both of them myself on Link to the Past, and you're gonna, not only are they good commentators, they're gonna want everything messed up that can happen to these runners coming up as well. So stay tuned for that. You got another treat ahead of you. Good night on Speed Gaming for some of these interactive races. Stay tuned. Thanks again for GlitchCat, Ben, and TwitchMasta, and have a good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Good luck to the next runners.
And I will be standing by as host during this period as well. So if like I said, we'll start this next race in just a moment. I'll let you know when it's beginning.